Welcome to this video segment, What is Coaching? I tend to look at coaching through three lenses. The first one, I do relate it to the old days when there really was horses and coaches, and the objective was to get one or a group of people to A from B. You had to help them work out where A was. Maybe you had to help them be clear about where they are now, where B was, design a route and help them along the route. And in a very simple way, that's my model of coaching. And different people need different bits of that, but that's what coaching is about. Second point, I think it's worth comparing coaching to training, mentoring, consulting, and other interventions. In my view, training is where you have your map of what works, and you share it with other people. With mentoring, I've done lots of things because I've done them before. I've got from my own experience, some real maps of how I've achieved it in the past, which can be very useful for you to achieve things in the future. With consulting, I tend to, and I'm saying this in a humorous way, think consultants can be quite arrogant. They have the answer, and if you implement their answer, most of the time, you will get to where you will get to where you want to go. There are a couple of things to think about coaching. Firstly, because as a coach, I'm helping my client do the thinking, take the action. The client is actually doing the work. Therefore, the client gets the full learning from the experience, which they can use as they move forward to other successes and move forward in their life. Coaching is very, very good where you have got somebody that is already successful in some areas that genuinely wants to get better. In those circumstances, assuming they choose the right coach, it will work. The third thing I want to say about coaching is that, or about how I coach, and I think it applies to a lot of my colleagues, is my preferred style is coaching, but a little bit like the coach analogy at the beginning, I want to help people get from here to there. In the end, I will mostly use a coaching style, but actually I'll do what they need. My preference is coaching. I know coaching works, but in essence, if I have to be a bit of a mentor, that's okay. If I have to do a bit of a training, that's okay. If I have to do a bit of consulting, that's okay. I will do what works that helps my client move forward. Quick introduction to the next segment, which is really about end goals and directions and purpose. And a client who has those sorted out is in a much better position to start their journey than if they don't.